If I were to ask you this question, who controls the Earth, what would you say? Would you say that the sun controlled the Earth, since it orbits around it and rules our day and night? Or would you say our Earth's gravitational force that keeps our natural habitat in place? And for some of you who might want to go over to the religious plane, would you say that God is the ultimate controller of the world? Well, for whatever reason you may choose, we're here to share some interesting information about who exactly controls the Earth. Welcome to Tech Hook. In this channel, we share videos that are made to pique your interest and provide you with the best in-depth information on technology, space travel, and more. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Now, let's get started right away. Remember the question that I had asked you earlier? Before you decide what or who actually controls the Earth, we're going to look over a few facts that could help you find the answer that you're looking for. We'll start with a few facts from when the Earth began, what caused the solar system to form, does gravitation actually control the Earth, and lastly, if God is the ultimate controller of our planet. Well, by the end of this video, I do hope you find the answer to the question, who controls the Earth? So here we go. Our solar system was only a solar nebula, a cloud of gas and dust around 4.6 billion years ago. The sun was created at the nebula's center when gravity caused the material to collapse in on itself as it started to revolve. The leftover matter began to clump up as the sun started to develop. Smaller particles were gravitationally attracted and joined to form bigger particles. Lighter elements like hydrogen and helium were carried away by the solar wind, a continuous stream of charged particles that emanates from the sun's upper atmosphere. Smaller terrestrial worlds like Earth were created from the hefty, rocky components that were left behind. It also produced the planets, moons, comets, asteroids, and planets of our solar system. So this was how the Earth formed, but who controlled the Earth? When the heavy materials that make up the Earth's rocky core collided and joined together, dense material sank to the protoplanet's core while lighter material created the crust. The Earth's magnetic field developed as a result. Now we're getting to the first clue to your quest for the answer. Here, the magnetic field may also be thought of as gravity. The moon is maintained in its orbit around Earth by gravity, as are the planets in their orbits around the sun. Ocean tides are a result of the moon's gravitational effect on the oceans. The matter that stars and planets are comprised of is pulled together by gravity to form them. Without it, we could not survive on Earth. So does the Earth's gravitational and magnetic fields control the Earth? Now how about the gravity of our sun? Because gravity maintains everything we know about space and our planet in place, we are aware of how crucial it is to us. It is comforting to know that the gravity of the sun also benefits the Earth in a variety of ways. For example, it keeps the Earth in orbit around the sun, putting us at a convenient distance to enjoy the sun's warmth and light. It keeps the air we need to breathe and our atmosphere in place. Our Earth is held together by the gravity of the sun. So does the sun's gravity control the Earth? It's for you to decide. We have talked about the Earth and the sun's gravitational force, but we're missing the main piece to our scenario, the moon. The moon also helps control the Earth. Wait, what? The moon? The celestial body that lights up our night skies also possesses gravitational force. The moon's gravitational pull on Earth is what causes the tides, consistent seasons, and current length of the day, despite the fact that it is significantly smaller than the pull of our planet. Sea levels rise and decrease as a result of the moon's gravitational influence on the Earth. Tides also occur, but considerably less often, in lakes, the atmosphere, and the Earth's crust. So here we have the Earth's gravitational force, the sun's gravitational force, and the moon's gravitational force. But you sure haven't come to a definite answer to the question. So now for the final explanation. We're moving on to a totally different realm here. We're leaving the space as we know it to a spiritual realm where most of you might find it perplexing. Some of you firmly believe that God controls your life and the Earth, but science actually doesn't disapprove of God. There's only so much man can do with his limited resources, limited time, limited knowledge, and so on. If you're an atheist, you can go ahead and skip this part if you want to, but you'll probably miss out on the last clue before you find your answer. Indeed, science has helped us comprehend a great deal more. Every few years or fewer, the entire amount of human knowledge doubles. Now, it may sound incredible, but in physics and cosmology, we can now assert that we know what happened to our universe as early as a minute fraction of a second after the Big Bang. In biology, we have mapped out our complete genome and are familiar with how living cells function. In chemistry, we comprehend the most complex interactions between atoms and molecules. Does this immense body of information, however, rule out the possibility of an ancient external force that may have set our universe in motion? Science is a fantastic practice that educates us about the universe, the planet, and life. However, it hasn't told us how the universe came into being or what came before the Big Bang. The process by which the first living things on this planet are separated from dead substances and the development of sophisticated eukaryotic cells, which are also the highly organized building blocks of advanced life forms, have not been fully explained by biological evolution. It also doesn't provide any light on how awareness first developed in living creatures, which is still one of science's greatest mysteries. Where does self-awareness and symbolic thinking originate? What is it that makes it possible for people to comprehend the puzzles of biology, physics, arithmetic, engineering, and medicine? The recurrent questioning about the tuning of the universe's parameters, however, is even more significant than these mysteries. Why is our world so exactly designed for the advent of life? I think there will never be a scientific answer to this topic since it has never had a satisfactory response. Because the universe seems to be complicated and tremendously complex, the more we learn about the secrets of physics and cosmology. So for the final clue, do you think God is Earth's ultimate controller? I hope this video has left you thinking and perplexed, but most importantly, I hope you may have found your answer. If you liked this video, do hit the like and share buttons. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.